And
he's not going to be ready in her time frame.
Yeah.
But he wishes he could though. I mean, I've talked to him in length about it, and he's heartbroken.
In season 5, we are going to see Jason and Chrishell's relationship. Were you surprised? I know for me, I was surprised that they split, because I had talked to him just a few weeks before that, and he was like so much in love. And so were you surprised that they split? It just seemed like they had, different outlooks on the future.
Yeah, I was surprised. I know that he was going back and forth because kids to him, that's something that, he's never wanted. And then for him to start moving forward with like the freezing, that shocked me, that he was actually doing it. But I think he was trying to make sure like that was an option if he was able to get himself on board with it. And then I think the further they got into the process, he just realized it's not for him. He can't do this yet, and he didn't want.
Because I think he loved her so much, and it's
he
true.
Still loved her. He's madly in love with her.
We could see he was so mad in love with her that I think at first, when he first thought about it, it was like definitely like the way he was feeling. He never felt that way before. So I think that in his head, he was like, I think I could do it because of the way I feel, which I never felt that way. And I think the more he was getting into it and thinking about it and everything, it was like, yes, I'm in love with her more that
he doesn't do anything lightly. Like, it consumed his life. And like, where every place he would go, he would watch families, he would watch kids, he would ask strangers, like, how do you feel about being a parent? Do you regret it? Do you like this? Like, just in an elevator, he would like stop people and ask them like about stuff. And he's like, it was all over the place. But I think at the end of the day, he didn't feel it was right, because he was really, really on board. But they're mutually okay with it. They're still really good friends. And I think they both wish it would have worked out, because they both love each other very, very much, but they just want different things as far as a family life.
Yeah. So they were both, Chrishell has said that she was in the process of, same thing, kind of freezing her eggs and things like that. So he was kind of on board with her and doing that with her. And then that kind of freaked him out a little bit.
Yeah. But then after, I think,
but he was never, he never misled her, like, where, okay, this is definitely happening, but they were putting it in place in case he was on board, because, of age. There's a time limit on how long she's got. So, so he was on board with that, to just put that process in place. But
do you think
I'm sad, because I love them together.
Do you think he'll change his mind? Like, this is so sad. He's like still madly in love with her.
I hope, but I think it's the time with the time that they have, and for both of them and everything. I don't think. I feel like it's like this too short of a period for them to be okay, and eventually they will have to rush a little bit more to make sure that they don't miss on it. And
he's not going to be ready in her time frame. Yeah, but he wishes he could though. I've talked to him in length about it, and he's heartbroken. Oh,
that makes me so sad.
I know, me too.
And things aren't awkward between them at all. They're still in a good place.
They're in a good place. Yeah, I think it's hard sometimes for them.
For both of them.
Yeah,
when you love so much someone and you can be with that person. But at the end of the day, he did the split for the good of each other, because he knew he couldn't give her what she wanted, and she knew that he couldn't give it to her. So it's like, though
she knows what she wants.
Yeah.
So.
And even though they love so much each other, at the end of the day, they did that for,
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because they love each other. So.
Yeah, they have to put themselves first.